Hello and welcome. This is a little training video for all the people that are commenting that they're having trouble with online idiots making comments using the thumbs down, and also harassment of YouTubers that are basically trying to make videos and put them out there. Just a little background. I have been perfectly honest with my channels. I put these videos up, and my own personal situation is front and centre. So I've actually been quite honest with all of the people that are coming on to my channel as a new person. Now, before we start, let's get the elephant out of the room. And tell you that I was born with cerebral palsy, so I have a disability which does not define me. It's a condition that I have, and as far as I'm aware, I try not to let it rule my life. I try to do whatever I want and go wherever I want to go. And of course, in my life, I've been all around the world. My latest destination is Thailand, because I have a Thai wife, so I visit there quite often. If people continue to view, then they are understanding that my own personal situation, my own personal health, is in the public knowledge. I run several channels. I've got 2 channels that I've monetized. I've been doing YouTube videos since about 2016, officially. Although I've had a channel for 10-12 years. I never really did anything with it. And basically in 2016 I decided to pursue a travel channel, and basically the channel is about accessibility. A lot of the problems I had were from bigoted, idiotic morons who have their own way of looking at life in the genre that I was actively in, which was travel, more specifically Thailand travel. There are a lot of people out there, many thousands, because judging by people's channels, there are plenty of people to go around. It took me a couple of years to get to over the 1,000 subscriber mark. But you know, I have a loyal following. We do get the occasional idiots coming along and trying to spoil it for everybody. But I've always been reliant on YouTube, the rules and guidelines of YouTube, which are clear. I mean, they haven't been that good, but they have been improved of late, and they are now reasonably good. I mean, I would say that they need to be improved even more, and there are a few things that I would like to see, but they're working, providing, of course, you follow the guidelines. So the hate that we've had from my channel has grown exponentially. And I've had to find ways of dealing with it. As most of you know, if you have a channel, you're going to attract these morons who have nothing better to do. They are actually called trolls, but they are actually very damaged people, because they live in a world where they think that they can say whatever they like without consequence, and they can do whatever they like without consequence. Well, unfortunately, because of my issues, my health issues, I have actually attracted some very, very nasty, horrible people. I wonder to myself often, do these people go around in the real world saying and doing the same things? And I came to the conclusion that probably not, because these idiots are keyboard warriors. They sit behind their keyboard and there's no accountability for it. So for example, this guy who lost his channel when it was reported for what could only be described as a barrage of disability hate words and crime. There's no other way of describing what he said and what he did. Luckily for everybody, he was removed.
I shouldn't take the piss too much, but forget about that. I didn't do that at all, did I? Some idiot with the cerebral palsy that sits there, take pity on me because of my fucking disability.
However, even now, 2 or 3 years later, he is still attacking me verbally through Facebook, which has less control over comments than YouTube does. But at least YouTube do remove the idiots. Facebook just say there's no contravention of the rules. You don't like it, block them. Well, I have blocked them, but then they still comment. So, I think the biggest thing that we're going to say to you is don't worry about what they say. It's not about you. It's generally about them. There's a very good video here that I watched, and it describes everything that you need to know very well.
The narcissist wants to control you. They want to keep you in a box. They want to tell you what to do and how to do it. They want you to look at yourself and feel like you are doing something wrong. They want to label you and everything that you do. If you do not follow their agenda, they will label you. They will assign you to a category in an inaccurate and restrictive way. They will define you to yourself, your family members and friends. But you have to accept that this really has nothing to do with you. Narcissists have a sense of entitlement and a lack of gratitude. Nothing you do will ever be enough for them. They will never be satisfied. It does not mean that there is something wrong with you. It does not mean that you are not enough. You are enough.
It's about narcissists. And majority of these idiot moron trolls are actually, that's what they are. They are narcissistic. I never knew what that was until I became involved in making videos and having to suffer these idiots. And it can be anybody. It can be people that you don't know, but it can also be people that you do know. And there have been at least 4 or 5 people that I know, some of which that I've got to know really well on a daily basis, and we spend time together offline, so it becomes more and more very hurtful when these idiots turn against you and reveal their true colours. Often the reaction will be, what have I done to deserve this? Now there will be a temptation for you to respond. Don't do it. Don't respond to any of these idiots. This is exactly what they want. They want you to give a reaction, and as soon as you do, you're on the hook, like a fish on the hook. I'm going to give you some tips now about what to do, and if you follow this, you will be safe and your sanity will be saved. I'm also going to show you the difference between my troll channel, which basically is under attack, and my other channel, there's a video here that I've uploaded to both channels. It's identical. It has the same description, and it has the same tags and the same everything. It has everything the same, and it's two different channels. You can see that the number of haters is very, very different. The second channel I would call is normal. This is a normal reaction to a video. You have to think to yourself that this video was dealing with my mother's passing away. So the number of haters that it has by the number of thumbs down describes the way that these idiots think, that they can thumbs down a video about someone dying. It is beyond belief. Some people will say, well, don't worry about it, it's fine, it's engagement. True enough, but it's very, very discouraging if you keep on getting it. And for me, the second channel proves my point that the number of thumbs down is not normal, because they both have the same similar number of subscribers, they both have the same similar number of views, yet one channel has loads of thumbs down and the other one doesn't. So this is my second channel. This is the channel that is I would class as normal. There's several things that you need to do, and you can choose to allow it, or you can remove it, or you can report it. There will be, if I show you on a normal comment, there will be a chance for you to select what you want to do. So you can remove it, you can report it, you can hide, that means ban the user. You can set the person so that any comments are approved. Be very careful about that. You have to trust them very much, or you can add this user as a moderator, so they can help you moderate your channel. You will find that in the settings section, under the community, there will be your moderators section. There will be any approved users that you've selected as being allowed to comment. Anybody that you ban will be in the hidden users box. The comments from these users will not show up in any of your sections. That's live streams, live chats, or videos. And you can do it by copying the channel URL. I'll show you how to do that. It's really good idea to put in here any words that you don't want, and it will pick these up. So, you know, if you wanted to put a word in there, like which is offensive, then you put it in, and it will pick up that, and it will put the comment into moderation. Don't forget to save it. Now, if, for example, you had a very idiotic person that you wanted to ban, and I don't want to ban John because he's a subscriber, but just to show you what happens, if you select John, open as a new link, what you would do is copy this link. So this is basically how to do it, other than clicking the three little dots. And what you would do is come in here and put them into here as a link. So if I put it in there, you'll see that it gives you the option of selecting that user. You can select the default, so this will be any videos that you upload, and I would recommend that you experiment between having either hold potential appropriate, inappropriate, or allow or hold all comments. On my travel channel, I have all comments held, and on this one I have potentially inappropriate comments held. I do not recommend allow all comments. Disable comments is only if you want to actually stop people from commenting, and of course YouTube does not recommend that you do that. You need the interaction with your viewers. But if you find that you have inappropriate comments, you'll have to go through and moderate it, and it can take time. This way it will go into the held for review or even the spam channel area, and then you can decide what to do with it by selecting the option. Now don't forget, if you do have a comment that you want to get rid of, then you can just remove it. It will just remove the actual thing. I do recommend that you report every single comment, and also if you can, hide them from the channel, because then they cannot repeat the offence. You're probably saying this is a bit drastic. However, it works, because they don't have a chance to see what they're saying. You see it, the held for review. Okay, so this is a fake account. I have reported it, but it's not been removed. Nishidan is my wife. They've actually made a fake account, which if you have a look at, is just that's it. There's no content. It basically, they've taken her Facebook icon, and this is a fake account. But this was on the video about my mum. I've left these on because I have reported the fake account, and I'm waiting for them to remove the fake account and also the comments that they've left. It's actually part of the narcissistic behaviour that they have. They are trying to bring you down and attack you and make you do things that you really don't want to do. So protect your channel. Do not respond to any comment left, because as soon as you get into that conversation with the idiots, people, even now after 4 years, people do comment on my travel channel, as you can see. They're still commenting, well, even though it's a moderated channel. They're still leaving messages. An underlying message I want to give you is keep your sanity by moderating your channel, is what I'm trying to say. People will say, oh no, it's nothing to worry about, but it is. If you allow them, they will take and take and take, and eventually you will be in a situation where you don't want to do videos anymore. Okay, that's it then. Quite a long video, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found it's helpful. So have a good day. Bye for now.